Welcome to Criminal Aperture.
Chapter 2, Days Before Tragedy.
The last episode showcased the unfortunate demise of Eric Richins. How could a guy who everyone knew to be outdoorsy, competitive, and overall athletic just stop breathing? He wasn't known to abuse prescription medication, so where'd all the drugs in his system come from? Take a step into the courtroom to learn how detectives were able to procure the identity of the drug dealer who sold Carmin the pills for Kouri that would end up taking a life. Eric's life.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Would you pull, you can sit wherever you're comfortable. If you would just pull the microphone closer to you, it's easier to move that than the chair.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see if that's close enough.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mr. Blever.
What, ma'am, is your name?
Carmen Lauber.
Do you spell your last name Lauber?
Yes.
It's indelicate, but how old are you?
54.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a direct support intake. I work with people with disability.
Okay, ma'am, we're gonna have to get you to
Just pull it to the edge of the.
get it right up. Yeah, it's gonna be
I
annoying to you.
Okay.
Push it back a little bit.
Yeah, that's like,
Okay.
it's like right here.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm sorry, again, please, what do you do for a living?
I'm a direct support intake. I work with people with disability and mental challenges and stuff.
Do you have a history of drug use?
Yes.
When did that history begin?
6th grade, I was smoking pot, and then it just varied up through junior high and high school.
How did it vary up?
Through cocaine, through pot, through mushrooms, LSD, acid, just drinking stuff through junior high and high school.
Did it continue into adulthood?
Yes.
For how long?
For quite most of my adulthood.
Have you ever sold drugs?
Yes.
Do you have a criminal history involving drugs?
Yes.
Does it involve drug possession?
Yes.
Does it involve drug distribution?
Yes.
Do you have felony convictions for drug distribution?
Yes.
Are you currently on a type of probation for drug distribution?
Yes.
And are you on a probation for a felony drug distribution?
Yes.
Is that probation in Wasatch County's drug court?
Yes.
What is drug court?
Drug court is where you go in, they give you the tools to rehabilitate yourself. They give you groups, personal therapy, one-on-one treatment. They give you random UAs. They have you complete an MRT book. Just tools to rehabilitate yourself.
When you say UAs, is that urinalysis testing
Yes.
to see if you're hot for drugs?
Yes, we would call in daily, and you would either have a number or a color. And if your color or number was called, you had to get over to 5-minute clinic and do a UA.
And is the idea behind drug court that it's a rehabilitative program under court supervision?
Yes.
And that if you complete the rehabilitative part of the court supervision, there's some benefit to your pending charges?
Yes, it's a plea in abeyance.
Okay, and a plea in abeyance means it doesn't go down as a conviction.
It doesn't go on your record, yes.
Are you also pending charges in Wasatch County for marijuana possession and possession of a gun by a person who's prohibited from possessing a gun?
Yes.
Are you sober now?
Yes.
How long, ma'am, have you been sober?
A little over 4 years.
Is that the longest time in your life since 6th grade that you have been sober?
Absolutely. Except for the time I was pregnant. It's the only time I quit, and then I'd go back to being high. But yes, 4 years, a little over 4 years.
Are you represented by a lawyer in connection with your testimony here today?
Yes, I am.
Are you testifying pursuant to several grants of immunity today?
Yes.
Is one of those grants of immunity in a letter from Summit County?
Yes.
One of those grants of immunity in a letter from Salt Lake County?
Yes.
Is one of those grants of immunity in a letter from the federal government?
Yes.
And is there also an understanding between you and Wasatch County, or at least your attorney and Wasatch County, that there is immunity for the gun and the marijuana in Wasatch County?
Yes.
And do you have those 4 grants of immunity because you have committed crimes in connection with this case in all 4 of those jurisdictions?
Yes.
What is your understanding of those immunity agreements?
With proceeding forward with the truth, and there will be no charges filed back on me.
Do you understand that they require you, in order to avoid criminal exposure, they require you to testify today truthfully?
Yes.
Do they require you to testify today fully,
Yes.
regardless of who's asking you the questions?
Yes.
And that if you don't testify truthfully and fully, you could lose all of that immunity?
Yes.
Did your lawyer assist you in getting that immunity?
Yes.
Did he advise you of the potential criminal exposure you face if you lose that immunity?
Yes. Yes.
Did you interview with investigators before you got immunity in those cases?
Yes.
About how many times?
Six times? 6 or 7 times?
And over the course of those 6 or 7 times before you had immunity, about how many hours total did you speak with investigators?
Give or take 10, 15 hours?
Why did you speak with investigators before you were granted immunity?
Well, after they told me what I was being held for, sorry, I wanted to make sure it was the right thing to do, if this is actually what happened.
What do you mean, if this is actually what happened?
If they told me that Eric had died of an,
Started to say that the investigators told you that Eric had died. Is that right?
yes,
Can you please pick up your testimony from there?
when they had first told me that, when they first mentioned that Eric, I already knew Eric had passed away, but when they had mentioned that it was from an overdose, that hit hard. Only for the fact that if that's what happened, I needed to step up and take accountability of my part in this that happened, or what I was asked for. At first, it took a minute to process everything. Sorry.
That's fine. Is it fair to summarize, though, that you interviewed with investigators before you had immunity, in part to take accountability for your part in Eric's death?
Yes.
Was another part of the reason you spoke with investigators prior to a grant of immunity was that you hoped you would eventually get some benefit, some grant of immunity?
Yes.
Before you interviewed with investigators prior to the grant of immunity, right? The 6 interviews over 10 to 15 hours.
Hmm.
Had you consulted with an attorney?
No.
Had you reviewed any materials to prepare for those interviews?
No, I was in jail. I was in, yeah.
Did you meet with your lawyer to prepare for testifying today?
No, I didn't meet him. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm confused. Sorry, ask the question.
I'll ask it again. To get ready for today, did you meet with your lawyer?
No. Oh, yes. Sorry, in the back room. Yes, sorry.
Not just today. Let me just ask generally. To prepare, you knew today was going to come, right?
Oh, yes.
In order to get ready for today, over the course of the several weeks or months, have you met with your lawyer to prepare to testify like you are now?
Yes.
In the course of that preparation, did you review any materials so that you would be ready?
Yes.
What did you review?
Some of my testimonies when I was in jail and some pictures and data from cell phones and
Ma'am, did you know Kouri Richins?
yes.
How did you know her?
I worked for her aunt for LTD's personal house cleaning.
And as part of working for Kouri Richins' aunt's house cleaning business, did you clean Kouri Richins' home?
Yes. Every other Friday, unless she needed an extra clean or a deep clean.
About how long did you know Kouri Richins?
I worked for her aunt for 9 years.
And did you know Kouri Richins that whole 9 years?
Yes. We got to know each other throughout the years.
Did you also perform other cleaning services for Kouri Richins?
Yes, when I wasn't working for Doreen, I reached out to her and asked her if she had any house cleaning or landscaping or anything that she needed help with.
Did you ever discuss your drug history with Kouri Richins?
Yes.
How so?
We just talk about how how I was going in drug court and when I would graduate, and she would reach out and ask how things were going, or if we'd run into each other, I'd tell her I'm almost graduating.
That's the drug court in Wasatch County.
Yes.
When did you go into drug court in Wasatch County?
Late 21. I had my evaluation in 2019 and I entered in late 2021.
So then am I right that your drug court discussions with Kouri Richins would have been while you were in drug court beginning in late 2021?
Yes.
Did you know Eric Richins?
Yes.
How did you know him?
I cleaned his house, and he'd come in and he would joke with us that we were there a little later than what we should have been. And he'd tell us, get out of here, we're working past 5 o'clock, it's time to go home. I've gone to their house with my grandkids on a barbecue when it was one of their sons' birthdays with her aunt.
Did you know that Eric Richins owned a stonemasonry business?
Yes.
Did you know any of the workers that he employed in that business?
No.
Did Kouri Richins ever ask you to purchase for her illicit drugs?
Yes.
How many times?
4.
Did you purchase illicit drugs for her?
Yes.
How many times?
4.
When you purchased illicit drugs for Kouri Richins the first time, who did you purchase the drugs from?
Susan Kohler.
When you purchased Kouri for Kouri Richins drugs the second time, who did you purchase the drugs from?
Robbie.
By Robbie, do you mean Robert Crozier?
Yes.
How about the third time?
Robbie.
The fourth time?
Robbie.
Let's please begin with the first purchase of drugs for Kouri Richins from Susan Kohler, okay? How did Kouri Richins approach you about purchasing drugs?
She had reached out and asked if I could do her a favor, and I said, yeah, probably, what is it? And then she had called me and asked me if I could reach out to somebody for some pay meds for an investor that she knew. And I told her I could see what I could do. So I knew Susan Kohler was still using at the time, an active user still. And then Susan Kohler reached back and told me she knew somebody that had some pain meds.
It's longer. I need you to speak up. Thank you.
Sorry.
How did you know Susan Kohler?
She used to work, she was working for Doreen at the time.
And how did you know Susan Kohler was an active user at that time?
'Cause that's one of the reasons why I quit working with Doreen, because they were still active users.
So you had worked with her at the time?
Yes,
Knew she was an active user?
over the year, yeah.
When did Kouri Richins approach you that first time to get drugs?
February 11th, February 10th, right around there.
Was it February or was it January?
Was it early February?
Early February?
In January, early February.
I'm so sorry, Ms. Lambert. I'm sitting within 3 feet of you and I
Sorry.
can't hear what you're saying. I just need you to speak louder.
Okay,
Thank you. Like louder than you just did.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay,
That-
sorry.
We're gonna treat that as the floor. It's that point and louder, okay?
Okay,
Thank you so much.
Okay, so sorry.
it's okay.
About what time? Month, beginning month, end of month? Is it end of January, early February, late February? When was it?
Early February.
Would that be 2022?
Yes.
How about the money for the drugs? Did Kouri Richins front you money for the drugs?
For Susan?
Susan, I'm only talking about Susan
Okay.
Kohler now. I think that might be confusing.
Yeah, no.
I'm only
did-
talking about Susan Kohler.
Okay. No, she did not. I had given Susan the money.
Okay, how much money?
$600.
What drugs did you ask Susan Kohler, what type of drug did you ask Susan Kohler for on Kouri Richins' behalf?
Just some kind of painkiller, an opiate.
Okay. And you gave Susan Kohler $600 of your money.
Yes.
What in return did Susan Kohler give you?
A couple hours later, she had returned back to my house with an envelope full of pills.
And what type of envelope?
Just a mailing envelope.
The normal letter?
Just a white envelope, yeah.
Did you look in the envelope?
No.
How did you know it was full of pills?
Susan told me that's what was in there.
Did you feel the envelope?
Yeah.
Did it feel like there were pills in
Yeah,
it?
they were just little round pills.
What did you do next?
Then I had texted Kouri and told her that I had got some pills for her and asked her what she wanted me to do with them. Told me it was late when Susan returned, so she showed up in my driveway the next morning.
Okay, when you say she showed up in your driveway,
Kouri.
Kouri Richins showed
Yes.
up in your driveway the next morning.
Yes.
Did you hand Kouri Richins the pills that next morning in your driveway?
Yes.
Did she give you any money for those pills?
Yes. She gave me back the $600 that I put up for them.
You mentioned you have part of this transaction with Kouri Richins and Susan Kohler involved text messages. Do you have any of those text messages?
No.
Do you know what happened to those text messages?
I deleted them
Why?
because if I had lost my phone or anybody else got a hold of my phone or anybody in drug court wanted to see my phone, it was evidence that I was not following drug court rules. I was still involved with people that were using
It was evidence that you're dealing drugs,
and
right?
participating in selling drugs.
Let's talk about the second time that you purchased drugs for Kouri Richins, which is am I right, the first time you purchased them from Robert Crozier?
Yes.
All right, let's talk about that first purchase from Robert Crozier. How did Kouri Richins approach you on that purchase?
She had reached out to me in text message and said that her investor needed or wanted something stronger. And I kind of told her, well, I could reach out to the people I don't know. You just can't say, hey, this is what I'm looking for. When you're buying drugs off the street, you pretty much purchase what you get. And at the time, I didn't know anybody, so I reached out to another acquaintance that I knew that was still using, which would be Nicole.
Okay, you reached out, we're gonna have to keep your voice up, please.
What's that?
Can you keep your voice up, please?
Yes.
Okay. So you reached out to an acquaintance of yours, Nicole, that you knew was still using, right?
Yes, at the time.
And is that Nicole Cummings?
Yes.
How did you reach out initially? How did you reach out to Nicole Cummings?
On Facebook Messenger.
Scott, can I get 3-3, please? Miss Lauber, do you recognize that document as a Facebook exchange that you had with Miss Cummings?
Yes, it's off my Facebook Messenger.
And is that an accurate depiction of the exchange you had with Miss Cummings?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves 3-3 into evidence.
No objection.
States 3-3 is admitted. Would you like to publish, Mr. Letterman?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Lauber, do you see there, blown up out of 3-3 where it says, text me, I got a question and won't do it on this?
Yes.
Did you send that message by Facebook to Miss Cummings?
Yes.
And it says on February the 5th, 2022. Is that when you sent it?
Yes.
Why did you send that message?
I was going to ask her if she knew anybody that had any pills.
And you didn't want to ask her over Facebook?
No,
Why not?
because once again, that's showing what I'm trying to buy. Illegal activities of buying drugs.
We couldn't hear that, I'm sorry.
Illegal activity of buying drugs.
Thanks, Scott. Did you ultimately speak to Miss Cummings over the phone?
Yes, I did.
And what did you ask?
If she knew anybody who had any opiate pills for sale.
And how did she respond?
She said yes, she had a friend that could help me.
And did she identify the friend?
Yeah, she gave me his name. She said Robbie.
And is that the Robert Crozier you've mentioned before?
Yes, it is.
Did she put you in contact with Robert Crozier?
Yeah, she gave me his number.
Did you call Robert Crozier?
Yes, I did.
What, if anything, did you ask Robert Crozier for?
If he knew anybody who had any pills, pain pills for sale.
And how did he respond?
He said he would reach out to a couple of people.
Did he ever get back to you after that?
Yes, he did.
When he got back to you, what did he say?
He said he had a buddy that had some fentanyl pills.
What then did you do?
I had texted Kouri back and told her that I had a friend that could get them, but they were fentanyl pills.
So you told Kouri you had a friend, a hookup for fentanyl pills.
Yes.
How did Kouri Richins respond?
She said, okay, go ahead and get them.
So, did you go ahead and get them?
Yes.
What was the next step in getting them?
The next step was reaching out to Robbie and tell them to go ahead and get them.
Did you arrange a time and location to purchase pills from Robbie?
Robbie did, actually,
Okay.
because he was coming up from up north. So he had me go to a Maverick off 126 in Draper. It was closer to his person.
Let me maybe do this one more time. The text messages between you and Robbie, do you have them?
No.
Are they deleted?
Yes.
Did you delete them?
Yes.
Because they were evidence of drug distribution?
Yes.
Over.
I think you're going to testify about a lot of text messages. Did you delete them all
Yes.
for the same reason?
Exactly.
Okay, so you set up to purchase fentanyl from Robert Crozier at the Maverick in Draper.
Yes.
Did you front the money for these?
No. That was more, way higher.
How much money was involved in this transaction?
$1,000?
How did the money come about?
Hmm.
Who?
So I reached out to Kouri and told her yes, that it was going to be kind of pricey. And then so she had, I asked her how she wanted me to grab them. I had to go to the house in Midway, not the mansion, it was a Midway house that she was flipping. And that the money would be in there.
Okay. So let me make sure I understand. Kouri Richins said she would leave you $1,000 at a small house in Midway.
Yes.
Scott, can I get 8-12, please? Ms. Lauber, do you recognize this photograph?
Yes, I do.
Is that the small house in Midway that you're thinking of?
Yes.
Is that an accurate depiction of the small house?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves to admit 8-12.
No objection.
812 is admitted.
Miss Lauber, did you enter that house and get the $1,000?
Yes, I did.
How did you enter the house?
Kouri told me the back door was unlocked.
Was it?
Yes.
Did you enter through the back door?
Yes, I did.
Where inside the house was the money?
In a closet in a box with a couple of coffee cups.
Thanks, Scott. So once you got the money, what did you do next?
I had called Robbie and told him, okay, I had the money. How long it would take him to get down from where he was coming from.
Did you then drive to the Maverick and Draper?
I didn't drive at the time. I didn't have a car.
Who drove? Did somebody drive you to the Maverick?
Yes, Nancy.
Okay. Is Nancy Peters?
Yes.
Where did she drive? Where did she pick you up?
At my house in Heber, off of Center Street.
And then she drove you from your house in Heber to the Maverick and Draper?
Yes, down Provo Canyon.
Down Provo Canyon. Scott, can I get 3-7, please? Ms. Lauber, do you recognize that document?
Yes, I do.
Is that an extraction of your, some photographs on your, from your cell phone?
Yes, it is.
Is that an accurate depiction of the photographs extracted from your cell phone?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves 3-7 into evidence.
Your Honor, we'd object. I don't think that Ms. Lauber.
Okay, D2, please, Scott. Is that you and Nancy Peterson?
Yes, it is.
Can I get D3, Scott? Another photograph of you and Nancy Peterson
Yes, it is.
in Nancy Peterson's car,
Yes.
driving to meet up with Robert Crozier at the Draper Maverick on February the 11th, 2022.
Yes.
Meeting, Your Honor.
It's already laid a foundation. Overruled.
On the way down, thanks, Scott. On the way down Provo Canyon to the Draper, did you text with Mr. Crozier?
Yes, I did.
What was the content of those texts?
Just how far out are you? How long is it going to take?
On the way down Provo Canyon, were you texting with Kouri Richins?
Yes.
What was the context of those texts?
Sorry, it's taken long. I'm headed there now. I'll let you know when I leave the Maverick.
Did you end up meeting with Mr. Crozier at the Maverick?
Yes, I did.
What happened once you two met there?
He would text me and tell me what kind of vehicle he was in. I would tell him what I was in. He came up to the window. I gave him the money. He told me he'd be back like in 20, 25 minutes. And then he left the Maverick.
So the money that you gave him was the $1,000 you got from that small Midway house?
Yes.
Did he ultimately return?
Yes, he came back.
Did he have anything with him when he returned?
Yes, he did.
What did he have with him?
He handed me a little clear baggie with some pills in it, little round pills.
Can you describe, please, the baggie?
Just a little clear baggie. Clear like a plastic cup clear. You could see it through it.
Okay. Small, big, like,
Just a small.
what's small?
Kind of small like, you know, if you buy a shirt and it has an extra button in it. That kind of size.
Gotcha. Did you see about how many pills were inside that baggie?
No, I didn't sit there and count them. It was 15 to 20 is what he told me.
Did you said they were circular?
Yes, just round.
Did you notice their color?
Kind of light green.
What did you do once he gave you the pills?
Left.
Left to where?
Back up through Provo Canyon, back up to my house in Heber.
On the way back to your home in Heber, did you exchange text messages with Kouri Richins?
Yes, I did.
What was the content of those messages?
I let her know that I had him. What did she want me to do with them? I really didn't want them with me at my house.
Did she tell you what she wanted you to do with those notes?
She responded back with, take him over to the Midway house, put him in a shed. There was 3 sheds on that property. I didn't feel comfortable leaving him in the shed out in the open. So I went to the fire pit and kind of dug a little hole and put the gravel back on top of it and then kind of turned a brick to the side to kind of cover it up.
Scott, can you bring up 8-13, please? Miss Lauber, do you recognize that photograph?
Yes,
What does it depict?
that is the house in Midway.
Is it the backyard of the house?
Yes,
Is that a fair and accurate depiction of that backyard?
yes,
I want to pause on the drug deals for a minute, okay? So we got the Susan Kohler drug deal, the first Crozier drug deal, right? Pause. Scott, can you bring up 2-33, please? Can you split screen it with 2-34, please? Ms. Lauber, do you recognize those 2 documents?
yes, I do.
What are they?
Letters from Kouri saying I did some community hours.
Did Kouri Richins give you those letters?
Yes, she did.
Are they accurate depictions of the letters that she handed you?
Yes, they are.
Your Honor, the state moves 233 and 234 into evidence.
No objection other than previous objection that is ongoing.
It's preserved by the record. It's been ruled upon. Court stands upon that ruling. Forgive me, the 2-33 and 2-34 are admitted.
We publish those, Scott, please, in split screen. You mentioned, Ms. Lauber, that those are community service. Those are letters, I guess, evidencing perhaps community service.
Yes.
What's the
I'm so
genesis?
sorry to interrupt.
Sorry.
Yeah, we just need you to speak a little louder.
What's the genesis of these letters? Why these letters?
I was late for a couple of groups, so I got sanctioned from drug court to do 10 hours of community service.
Okay. So groups, do you mean group therapy sessions?
Yes.
And because you were late to court-ordered, they're court-ordered, aren't they?
Yes.
Because you were late to court-ordered group therapy sessions in drug court, am I right, the judge sanctioned you to community service?
Yes.
Then did you approach Kouri Richins about getting community service letters?
I had asked her if she knew anywhere I could get a letter with a head on it saying that I did some community hours.
Okay. Scott, maybe pick the one on the left and blow it up so that we can just read it a little bit easier. Thank you. Is the other one similar? Maybe you can just flip it out. Yep. Ms. Lauber, did Kouri Richins hand you those letters?
Yes.
Did you perform that community service?
Absolutely not.
Have you ever stepped foot on a Circle R ranch?
No, I have not.
Did you submit those community service letters to the drug court in Wasatch County?
Yes, I did.
How'd that go?
Not too well. I ended up in jail for a day and
Wow.
got more community hours.
Miss Lauber, you were in drug court on a felony drug distribution charge, right?
Yes,
You just testified that you bought drugs for Kouri Richins,
yes,
which is more drug distribution, right?
yes,
And you just submitted a fake letter, 2 fake letters, to the drug court judge, right?
yes.
Why on earth would you do that?
Well, I obviously didn't have time to do my community hours because I was reaching out to Robbie Kazera and picking up pills.
Well, why would you try to put one over on the court at all?
In the early stages of addiction, when you're slowly getting clean, you still test the waters. You're not ready to surrender yet. You're not sure about how much you can get away with and what you can't get away with.
So at that point in time, did you think you could get away with more drug distribution and fake letters?
No, not get away with it.
Would you try?
Yes, I did.
Have you since surrendered to drug court?
Absolutely.
Let's turn back to the drug deals. We've been through the first one with Miss Kohler, and the second drug deal, but the first drug deal with Robert Crozier. Let's turn to the second drug deal with Robert Crozier, okay? You all right? I'll take a minute.
No.
Did there come a time when Kouri Richins again approached you for illicit drugs?
Yes.
If you want to take a minute, let me know.
No, I'm good. I'm fine.
Do you recall about when that second time with Mr. Crozier was?
Still in February. I'm not exactly sure of the date.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Would you just say whatever you just said again a little bit louder?
I said I'm not quite sure of the date.
When Kouri Richins approached you that second time involving Mr. Crozier, what did she ask for?
She said her investor needed something a little bit stronger. And I proceed to tell her, like, it's not something you can just, when you're buying something off the street that's man-made, you just don't say, hey, this is what I want to order. I just told her you get what you get.
Did there come a time when she asked you for the Michael Jackson stuff?
Yes.
Was that this time?
Yes.
What did you understand the Michael Jackson stuff to mean?
I actually wasn't sure. I had to Google it.
So you said there was ultimately this third buy from Robert Crozier. Did Kouri Richins give you the money up front for the third buy?
Yes, it was the Midway house still.
Was it the same way she?
Same little house at Midway.
Okay.
Back door.
Did you enter the back door of that little
Yes.
house in Midway?
Yes.
Did you get some money?
Yes.
Do you remember about how much?
About $1,000.
Was it cash?
Yes.
Was it cash the other time also?
Yes.
Once you got the $1,000 out of the small Midway house, what did you do?
I texted Robbie.
What did What did you say? What did you set up with Robbie over text?
Just saying, hey, does your friend still have any of those left? And then of course, it doesn't happen right then and there. I could text him and he'd say, I'll get back to you in a couple of days, I'll see what I can find out. So then when Robbie texts me back, I let Kouri know that I could get him, and then head back down, had Nancy take me once again down Provo Canyon to the Maverick on 126th.
Just like the time before.
Yes.
Like before, were you texting with Robert Crozier on the way down the canyon?
Yes.
And what was the content of those texts?
Same texts. Or how much longer? How far out are you? Because he always had to find a ride as well.
Were you texting on the way down Provo Canyon with Kouri Richins?
Yes.
What was the content of those texts?
Same thing. Sorry it's taken long. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'll keep you posted.
When you arrived at the Maverick, were you still texting with both Robert Crozier and Kouri Richins?
Yes, I would text Robbie and tell him I'm here at the Maverick. How much farther out are you?
And what would you text?
I would
Kouri?
text Kouri, sorry he's taken longer than I thought.
And you deleted all of those texts?
Of course.
Did you ultimately meet up with Robert Crozier at the Draper that second time?
Yes.
What happened when you met up?
Same routine. He'd come up to the car, I'd give him the money, he'd leave again for 20, 25 minutes, then he'd come back. And then he'd give me the little clear baggie with pills in it, and then we'd go our separate ways.
Can you please describe the baggie?
Clear little baggie. Just a small little clear baggie. As if you were putting an extra button in it.
Same as last time?
Yes.
Do you recall about how many pills?
15 to 20. I never stopped and counted them, but that's what he told me was in the baggie.
Were they round again?
Yes.
What color were they?
A lighter blue.
Once you received the pills from Robert Crozier, what did you do?
Text Kouri and told her I was headed back up Provo Canyon. And I'm sorry it was getting late, so what does she want me to do with them?
Okay. Did you text with Kouri Richins on your way back up Provo Canyon to Heber?
Yes.
When you got back up to Heber, what did you do?
Oh, went to my house in Heber.
Did you still have the pills with you?
Yes.
What ultimately did you do with the pills?
Well, it was Nancy that drove me, so I had taken her to my house. Oh, wait, hold on, I'm getting confused. Hold on a sec.
Take them out.
This is a lot. Hold on. Okay, sorry. You can repeat the question.
So, sure, the second buy from Robert Crozier, you went back up Provo Canyon to your house in Heber. Nancy Peterson was driving, right?
Yeah.
And you had the pills with you when you arrived back at your home in Heber. And the question is, what did you do with the pills?
I had them with me.
Did you hold on to them?
Yes, I did.
For how long?
I had given Nancy a couple for taking me, because that was her drug of choice at the time. Not very long.
What did you do with them?
I reached out to Kouri and asked her what she wanted me to do with them, because I didn't like having them on me.
What did she respond?
that she would come pick them up.
Did she?
Yes, she did.
Where did she pick them up?
In my house in Heber, in my driveway.
Is longer, I need you to speak up.
She picked him up in my house in my driveway in Heber.
Okay, so we've been through the first purchase from Susan Kohler, and the first purchase from Robert Crozier, the second purchase from Robert.
Yes,
And that second purchase was the end of February.
yes,
Before Eric Richins' death, did you buy any other drugs from Robert Crozier
yes.
before Eric Richins died?
Oh, no. They were just, wait, now you confused me. Can you ask me again?
This level, my apologies. Pause for 1 second. Pull that mic a little closer to you. We're having trouble hearing you. If you would re-ask that question, Mr. Bloodworth, please.
Yes. You testified about 2 drug buys from Robert Crozier, right?
Yes,
Other than those 2 drug buys, before Eric Richins' death, did you ever buy drugs from Robert Crozier before?
have I ever bought any from him?
Do you remember when Eric Richins died?
Early March?
Before Eric died, how many times did you buy drugs from Robert Crozier?
Twice.
Any more than twice before Eric died?
No,
those
just
2
the
times.
twice.
Before Eric died, have you ever been, other than those 2 times, to the Maverick and Drake?
No,
You just said Eric died in early March, right?
yes.
Do you recall when you learned that Eric died?
It was one of Doreen's employees that had told me that Eric had passed away.
And do you recall how soon after Eric's death she told you that?
It was a day or 2 after.
Did you ever speak with Kouri Richins about Eric's death?
Yes, I did.
When?
A couple days after.
Where were you when you spoke with Kouri Richins the first time about Eric's death?
I was with my friend Nick, and we were on our way to do a UA for drug court.
Is Nick Bond Savage?
Yes, it is.
And the UA again is a urinalysis.
Yes, it is.
So you and Nick were together. Were you on a way? Were you driving to the UA?
Yes,
When you had that conversation with Kouri Richins about Eric's death, were you on speakerphone?
yes,
Could Nick hear the conversation?
yes.
Did you ask Kouri Richins about Eric's death?
Yes, I did.
What did you ask?
I said, please tell me these pills were not for him.
Did she respond?
She did.
How did she respond?
She said, no, they were not. Eric passed away from a brain aneurysm.
Did there come a time after that conversation where you asked whether Eric died from those pills? You asked Kouri Richins whether Eric died from those pills. Did there come a time after that conversation when Kouri Richins again asked you to purchase drugs from her?
Yes.
How did she ask?
She asked me if I still had the hookup or my friend.
Scott, can I get 2-44? If you look down that column labeled description, Ms. Lauber, do you recognize that as a text exchange between you and Kouri Richins?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Is this an accurate text exchange? An accurate depiction of the text exchange?
Yes, it is.
And did it occur on March the 7th, March the 6th and into the 7th, 2022?
Yes, it is.
Does it accurately show the type of message and whether it's an incoming message or an outgoing message?
Yes, it does.
Does it actually accurately show the sending party, the from party and the receiving party, the to party?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves 2-44 into evidence.
Objection, Your Honor. The celebrate extraction has not
So
been
there we
admitted
have it.
into evidence, and she cannot enter.
We can see the leaps and bounds Kouri went through to acquire these illicit drugs. During the testimony, you can see her smiling, clearly not feeling an ounce of remorse almost 4 years later. The last post of this mini-series, I'll showcase the digital data investigators gathered to help secure their conviction. I would have went more into depth, but I have to raise Netflix when it comes to these videos. Since they've stepped into true crime videos, there's been 3 videos that they've flagged me basically for copyright infringement, even though I cite all my sources and it's never fucking Netflix. I watch cases, I get the body cam footage from the cases, I make my comments, I add my own music, I do my own background music. I don't watch Netflix for any of my fucking information. I don't know what to do other than like watch the cases that I'm interested in real time and do research along the way so that I can have a video ready for when the verdict is read. They can't flag a video if I post my video first and then they make some bullshit ass series after, right? I don't know if anybody's even made it this far, but if you like the video, consider subscribing.